Alright, this video will be on a homemade bandsaw thing that I made several years ago. Thought I'd do a video of how I made it and how it works. Just a simple wooden stand that just holds it up. I've got a platform that slides back and forth that the wood goes back on there. This is just some metal, I don't know what they were, but they came from an old filing cabinet that I was throwing away. I kept these. They're nice and slick. I just cut a groove on the 2x4 so that it slides back and forth with that. I found out I needed to put weights on here to keep the board from wiggling too much, but those work perfect. The way I pull it, just got a piece of rebar on some 2x4s with the rope. That's attached to there. Just pull it and it slides it through. As far as the actual saw, the wheels, these are from one of those carts that you put your golf bags on and you can walk around a golf cart or a golf course with. That's what these wheels came off of. There's the blade. I bought that. The frame, this came from an old treadmill. This side I've got adjustable so that you can put tension on the blade, which you got the bolt right there, which you can move it back and forth. This wheel has an adjustment here to help with the tracking, to keep the blade on the wheel. As far as this other side here, this is a wooden pulley that I made on my lathe. It's simple, it just has some U-bolts that hold it onto the spokes of the wheel. Got the frame up there, or frame in the motor. This is from an old treadmill, the same thing that the frame came on. And I made this pulley also so that the V-belt would work. These bearing guides, these are just some old bearings that I had. Same with that one there, and a couple big washers. I just helps keep the blade lined up. This is just a shield to keep the sawdust to fall straight down. And this here is the control board off of the treadmill. I had to use this stuff, so I just got it screwed on there. This was for a power incline, which I don't use. And this here is like a little magnetic sensor that's supposed to attach to the motor so that you get your calorie readout stuff, which I don't use. This is just a 15 amps fuse. And the way I raise and lower the frame is with a car jack and a piece of rope. Pretty simple. Got a handle here that I use to turn it, and it raises and lowers it. Just to make it sturdy, I got these clamps just to help hold it on there. And it does a pretty good job. As you can see, nice and smooth. This is a piece of cedar. There's a couple more that I've done. Cuts it nice and straight and smooth. This here was the top of it, which I chopped off. So was this one. This was a chop, which I can still cut another piece off of this here. So let me put the camera in the stand and I'll fire it up and I'll show you it working. Alright, got it set up here. I run it slow so it doesn't cut real fast, but that's okay. The slower it goes, the smoother it is. And just like that, nice and smooth. I'll just continue cutting. Well, I got 9 of them cut, along with 9 little pieces. All nice and smooth. And then I hit a nail and now the blade's dull. Right in there. So I'm going to have to sharpen the blade before I can do any more. But anyway, kind of looks like slabs of pork chops.